We got a modelless sci-fi camera. Let's get going. Alright, cube. Nuked. Side view. Actually, top view is gonna be better. Let's draw this shape here. And this will do. Go to side view. And we're going to actually rotate it and move it here with GG to the middle as X and scale it a bit. So there you go. I think this is gonna be good. Okay. And then we need some camera body. So add the body here like this. And let's just grab this wall or face and match it. There we go. And then let's extrude it a little bit here. And then let's mirror this Q and approve it. Okay. Now let's make this more squarish here. And let me actually add another shape here on top of that. We're gonna press B for new body because I don't know what I want to do with this yet. Let me see. Now I want to bevel this or chamfer, grab this edge here and move it deeper. There we go. This one could be a little bit here and also chamfered deeper as well. So G and X and do something like this. I like that. Now let's mirror this to the bottom and let's mirror this to the other side. Come on, mirror. There we go. How we looking? Peachy. And then let's create another box here in the back, which is gonna be, I don't know, butter pack or whatnot. And let's extrude it here. We could make this larger, I suppose. Maybe larger. Mirror to the other side. I'm just riffing, guys, yeah. Let me see this. That's not bad, actually. I kind of like that. What we could do, we could actually move this a little bit out and soften this shape here like this. Or maybe soften it a little bit less. In fact, this could be a little bit shorter, you know. So let me see that. Kind of looks a bit like a Hasselblad camera. Yeah, I think this battery here, gonna deeper one's gonna be looking better. Something like that. I think it's gonna be cool. Alright. Awesome. Here we probably need, I don't know, chamfer. Maybe chamfer is fine. So then we could have a bevel here, I suppose. How this looks, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I could have a chamfer here, like that. We could also have chamfer here. We could have chamfer on this side as well. That's cool. And another, you know, bevel here. Let me just mirror this. So let's nuke that, mirror this one. Mirror that. Come on. And we could mirror this at the bottom as well, right? So how are we looking? That doesn't look too bad. So here, obviously, we're gonna have some chamfer. And this one could be deeper as well, you know. I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but if it is, I would like that. Shit, it isn't. So what we might want to do is we might want to extrude this one to elongate this, what you call them, this bevel, and scale it like this, right? So do something like this. Let me see that. That's pretty cool, I like that. Could have cuts in the side here, so what we could do is run a cut here, maybe like that. Let's just imprint this. So Shift Q and imprint. I'm using, by the way, my custom radial menu. If you don't have radial menu, get it installed. Yeah, it's you can get it on the Plastcity website, okay? If you don't have it, just simply go to F menu and look from imprint curve option, okay? So F and just type imprint, alright? Alright, let's just nuke this in I think this is gonna be cool. This could be beveled. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be better if it's beveled. There we go. Now I'm not gonna be chamfering this yet. Let's just offset this in here. In fact, fuck offsetting. Let's use a cylinder because it's gonna be a straight cut. There we go. Do this and let's keep that. Now this could be a bit thinner, so we could just, you know, expand this a bit. I like that. This one could be a bit deeper too, so we technically what we could do, we could just run this through here, like this, right? And then grab this edge here, chamfer it a little bit, like that, and then grab this face and as x0 to 0 that on this axis, on x, and move it forward a little bit, right? So create like a cut, but you know, this could be a little bit thicker too, so just thicken it out. There we go. How are we looking? That is actually interesting, I like that. So let's mirror this, right? So we start seeing some secondary shapes here. Now here in the back, we're gonna use some mechanisms. So before we, you know, combine these, in fact, we don't have to combine them together. What we could do is combine these shapes, so QQ, grab this one, Shift D that, and we have double, increase the size of it a little bit, 4Q, and cut it. Okay, so here what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually do that, and the same thing, so SY 0 to 0 that, and then we can run a chamfer on this one, or even bevel, that's fine. We could run a bevel here as well. And then here we could have a chamfer, a small one. This one could be a little bit higher, you know. So move it up higher a little bit. Cool, cool, cool. Even more. There we go. Okay. That starts making a bit more sense. Let's mirror this to the bottom. All right. And now what I want to do is I want to run a cut here. Maybe we could make this longer. Hang on. G and X, move it in here. Then move this face deeper. There we go. And then we can run a loop here. Like this. Four and this one. There you go. So like that. Let's thicken it. There we go. Let's move this one a little bit here. Create a bevel. And then we can have some kind of a, you know, part here running in. I like that. That's good. Alright, here on the top we need something too. So let's just press C to draw from the middle. B for new body and then G, X. Squash that and GZ. Do something like this, and we can run another chamfer here. Similar motif. Now, if you wanted to maintain the angles, right, what we could do is slash it like this, right? So C and just cut it. It's gonna be same angle. Cool, cool, cool. This could be slightly beveled. In fact, maybe chamfered and beveled here. I think this could be more interesting. And let's see what we can do with that. Alright, cool. And then here we could have another bevel. And here we could have another bevel. And then here we could have a small chamfer. Like this going down. Right, peachy. And then here we could have some bevel as well. Okay, how we looking? You know what? I think bevel here gonna be better. Yep. Same here actually. Just, I don't know, looks better. So Stick to bevels, okay? Here too, you know, we could have a bevel, but honestly we could add this later on as well. Or we could have a chamfer. Maybe chamfer is gonna be interesting on this camera, on these battery packs, whatnot, right? How about we gonna do something like this here? We're gonna run a bevel on these. Where's my fucking old Z? There we go. That. Then we run a straight line, but somewhere here. And this is on the same line? It is. Cool, peachy. So we can trim that here. Right, and then we can combine these with J, grab these and bevel that, so B for bevel. And then slice it, so C and slice it, okay? Cool. Now what I can do is I can run a line here. Actually, we can go to the top view and run a line like this, right? And then slice this, not this one, C, this one. There we go. So we get something like this. It doesn't have to be so deep, but yeah, maybe actually that's cool. We could run a bevel here. And then we could run a bevel on this one. So, you know, bevel here and bevel here of the same size. Okay, how we looking? Yeah, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. This looks like a something you can, you know, kind of grab and detach. Right, so whatever. So let's mirror this. That's cool. And we need to mirror this one as well. And now we're talking. We need to make a lens here. So Shift D. Alright, this one we're gonna move it slightly forward. Whoa. GX. There you go. We can thicken it a little bit just for fun, okay? And then select the face here on the top. First we're going to offset it, so O, and offset it just a little bit. And we're going to move this element out here, right? And then let's create some chamfer. Go deeper here and see that. Okay, this should do. Normally I don't create micro fillets, but you know, this is fine. Let's go deeper here and one more, something like this. Okay, let's extrude that. And what we're gonna do is we're going to, can we actually taper this? Select this one and then let's go to draft face and this one. And let's draft it outside like that. Okay. And we can bevel this and actually chamfer this. That's gonna look cool. I like that. And then let's grab this one and let's insert it just a little bit here. And then this one deeper, and then we're gonna do something like this. And we can bevel these two. And then let's run a bevel here. Or a chamfer actually, that is pretty cool. Let's bevel this. How are we looking so far? So far so Gucci. And then let's just do that. This one we can move a little bit deeper. But don't overdo it because, let me just show you. Select that, go to local view. This one is not deep enough, yeah, so we need to deepen it up in order to move this one deeper, yeah? Makes sense? So do that. And we can actually bevel this. And yeah, let's bevel this one too. Okay, so let's go back. Let me see that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Now here on the side, I would actually draw another circle. G and fuck, one more time. I mean cylinder, sorry, and press B for a new body, and let's just move it here and inside, right? In fact, we could slash it now, so 4Q and select this one and change to Shift Q, which is gonna be slice, okay? So now, let me just delete that. And we got this slice here, which is what I wanted. So let's sync this in, right? And let's just run the chamfer and run the bevel here, not this. Okay, and you could run a bevel here as well. Select these two and we can run a deeper bevel here. There we go, I like that. So now let's see if we can actually mirror this to the top. Yes, so mirror. We can, boom. That's actually pretty cool, I like that. So now here we could have some kind of a knob. Right, boom, okay, and then G and move it in. Well, we could combine these together, so 4 and QQ, there we go. And just, I think chamfer is gonna be better. And then create something like this. There we go, right? Yeah, that looks interesting, I like that. So that's cool. And here we're gonna have a chamfer, if we can. This might prevent us from running a chamfer, this one here. So I might want to nuke that and then run a chamfer. Come on. Oh, fucker. There we go. And then run the bevel here. Like this. How are we looking? Yeah, that's an interesting shape. And then we could have a, you know, bevel here and also bevel here. I mean, again, micro bevels, you know, you may not want to do that. To be honest, I don't give a shit because I know I'm gonna be changing this, so it's fine. But normally I would run micro bevels in Blender using our add-on Materialworks because it's easier. Here I would split that, so I would run a cut here like this and simply slash this, right? So we're gonna have two elements here, right? And this one could be slightly bigger or just the same, doesn't matter really. Then here on top, we could have some kind of notches or whatnot, so we could actually do this with this square. Run something like this here, B, and bevel them. And we could array this, oh fucking array, let's just move it in here like that. And select them both and imprint it, right? Let me see that now, that's good. And grab these two and move them out, okay? What we could do is rotate them like this. That's gonna be interesting. And then chamfer them. Now we don't need these lines here, so we could do is delete a redundant topology. Can just go to F and look for it. I have it under my shortcuts, so select that and run it. There we go. So it's gonna nuke all the garbage you don't need. And then we can mirror this to the bottom. I think we could have it symmetrical. Yeah. I think this is gonna be maybe better. So here we could have a mount. I think this is gonna be better. So mirror to the other side. That's peachy. Here we could have some kind of element as well. Do we want to cut it? We could shift Q and slice this. And maybe insert it down a little bit. Run a bevel here, like this. And we could actually combine this together, so QQ, and then run a bevel here. And another one here. Could have some kind of a grid here going on, just for fun, so just run these and array them to the bottom, whatever. Like that. Run some pipes. Control 2 to select edges, B for bevel. Run some bevel here, like that. And then we can delete them, I mean, boolean them, so Q and select them with shift and confirm. Then we can run a bevel here, not a chamfer. Come on, a bevel. There you go. How we looking? Yeah, that's pretty good. That will do. Here on the bottom we could have some mount. So obviously we will need some kind of a mount here. So B for separate body. And let's run it through. And let me see that. And this should be slightly here. Alright. It's a little bit too outside. So we can chamfer this. Insert it. Boom, right? Come on. Do that. And we could slice it from the top as well. So run the slice here. Run the slice here. There we go. You know, chamfer, bevel, whatnot, right? Peachy. This one could be actually attached to the chassis, so QQ that bitch. And this one could be separate element, right? So mirror this. Here we're gonna have an opening, so let's just run an opening here. Not this. B. Bevels. And then slice this. Did we go through? I think so. There we go. And this is we could have a chamfer here. In this case, let's have a chamfer. And here we're gonna have a bevel. Right. And let's just mirror this to the other side. This one, Shift D, right, and then move it somewhere here. 3, and let's just extrude it. And then let's move it back. Let's make it bigger. There we go. And I think we could combine this. So select them both and QQ, and then we can run the bevel here. Hold Shift to slow it down. There we go. Don't overlap these bevels because you're gonna have a bad day, yeah? How we looking? Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. This one could have additional element here, so offset it. And then one more time. And then simply sink it in. Yeah. Then create a bevel here. And maybe bevel on this side. And this one can be a micro bevel added later, so. And then we can kind of finish this off. So I'm just gonna create a regular cube here. There we go. And then scale it. Go to the top view and move it somewhere here. Let me see that now. And create kind of a sensor or some shit. I don't know. Maybe bevel this and, you know, I'll chamfer that. Then select this one and do something like this maybe, and then we can insert it like that and run something like this here. Boom, right? Again, micro filleting. I wouldn't recommend doing this, but combine these two. In fact, this could be a separate part too, so these two could be separate part, you know. But if we do that, we can't really. Ah, fuck it. Let's combine them, because I want to run the bevel here. Right? Not like that. No, this is. Oh, for fuck's sake, Plastcity, work with me. There we go. This one could be a different color, but I can be fucked. So boom, right. So you got something there, and you're good to go. And I think we're peachy. Okay, well, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.